The Orange and Black Pack brings you back once again to Pizza Hut in Clay Center as we bring you Tiger Talk. And once more, we'll ask the small gathering of Tiger fans to give us a big round of applause. Wait a minute. Let's try that again a little more quietly, a little golf clap, if you would, for our Tiger golfers. As we're joined here on the 18th tee by Coach Dick Ahlberg and Dominic Savner. Tiger golf is about to take off, and as we record this, we're getting ready for a weekend that's going to be in the 60s. And a coach that loves to golf and loves to get these guys out on a course, you got to be excited, Coach.
Oh, yeah, and I think every day is golf season. And we're going to get started next week with our team meeting and a couple practices, and then we have spring break. And we actually don't compete until April 7th, so we got a month. But we're excited.
Which means a lot of practice time on the range, and I know that golfers love to sit on the range and hit golf balls, right,
yeah,
Dominic?
I could use it, actually.
You actually do enjoy it.
I went and played a little bit earlier this year, and it wasn't very good. So,
Well, it'll get better. We know that. What are the things as you go into this season that you're excited about trying to get accomplished?
we had a pretty young team last year, so we should be pretty good for the next few years.
I know that as I asked Coach if the numbers you thought you would have out, sign up as we record, has not yet been completed, but you thought 10 or 15 would be typical for you guys.
Yeah, that's right. We'll have 10 to 15, and we have good seniors, some good leadership there, and we have a talented sophomore class. So we're looking forward to our chances.
As you guys go into competition and get ready for April, that opening meets, what are the things as a coach? I asked Dominic about getting out on the range and accomplishing. What are the things you're wanting to get done this year?
Well, early in the season, we're probably just working on fundamentals, and we're probably practicing more than we're playing. But we figure if we learn to hit the ball good on the range, we can take it to the course later in the year. And of course, our goal is to be playing after school's out, and that's at Turkey Creek, and we're looking forward to that opportunity.
Dominic, you ever played Turkey Creek in McPherson before?
Yeah, I played a few years ago, and that was an interesting day.
It is a tough course. I mean, it really is, and it's a fun course, but not if you're playing probably in competition to move on and be in the postseason. As you go into this year, coming off of what you accomplished last year, I know you said it was ugly maybe as you were getting in the off season. Yeah. Talk about what your favorite part of the game is. Tee box, short game. I know you got to put it all together. What do you enjoy the most about it?
It's fun to outdrive the other guys, but it all comes down to the short game. So
that is coach is proud of that answer, I have a feeling, because everybody loves to hit the long ball, but you got to get it up and down, right?
Yeah, Dominic, he can move it. That's not the problem, but we have to find it after we hit it, But yeah, we spend most of our time practicing the short game, chips and putts, and then we try to play it later.
Fairways and greens, guys. Good luck on the season ahead. Dominic, have a great year. Hope that Turkey Creek is a place you'll enjoy this go-around. Coach, as always, thanks for your time.
You bet. Thank you.
Tiger Golf, they'll get it going in April. Let's hear it for our Tiger Golf. You can make some noise now. Orange and Black Packs Tiger Talk will continue next. Back once again at the Pizza Hut in Clay Center as the Orange and Black Pack brings you Tiger Talk, and we get a chance to talk the CCCHS band and, in particular, Stardusters coming up. Guys, let's hear it for Stardusters. Friday, March 13th, they'll be performing. It's a great performance. How many years? Dennis Brooks with us, by the way. How many years will this be?
73rd year.
It's an amazing tradition that a lot of people have been a part of, and I know it's really exciting for the community to come back and really be a part of it with you guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's amazing. Clay Center has such a wonderful tradition, great support for the arts. It's really exciting to be a part of this.
Tell us, can we let the cat out of the bag on what the production will be all about this year?
Sure. This year we're going to be doing all Disney. So basically featuring different Disney films, animated films like Aladdin, Frozen. We're even going to throw in a little bit of Disney's future. We're going to feature some Star Wars since the Disney Corporation has taken over the Star Wars franchise. So.
Very cool. Now, how do you guys come up with, is it all on your shoulders, the kind of the production? Do you get input? How does that work?
Actually, this year I pulled the seniors in and kind of asked them some questions as far as what they would like to see for a show, and then we kind of pulled in what music we had in our library, and then we decided as a group which direction we wanted to go. So,
Were there any suggestions that raised your eyebrows?
no, actually, it was pretty tame all around. So.
He sounds surprised almost. I'm a little surprised as well. Andy Anderson, KT Coleman with us as well. They'll be a part of Stardusters. I guess first off, let us know what you guys play and what part of the production you'll be.
I play the flute and
On stage all night?
on stage.
KT?
I'm the first chair clarinet, and then I'm also singing with Tiger Chorale.
And what will you be performing as far as the vocals?
I sing soprano, and we're going to sing one Disney song, and then we're going to sing and dance to another song that's just kind of fun.
Very cool. Well, we're excited to see all that happen. As you guys go into Stardusters, it was funny because as I was talking with the Tiger golf team, I could see two Stardusters performers kind of thinking, what's the question's going to come at me? So I'll ask the question that's probably the most obvious. What are you most excited about for this year's production of Stardusters?
Just playing Disney songs that I know and loved from my childhood memories.
Was Disney anything you suggested?
It was.
Very good. So your dreams come true. KT, did you suggest anything? And was it Disney?
It was Disney. That was my first choice, yes.
Awesome. Well, you guys both got your dreams come. Now, what would you look forward to most when Friday night rolls around and they bring the soft lights up and Mr. Brooks starts the conducting and you guys get going?
Well, something that I'm really excited about is that we're playing some songs that I've played before in Stardusters. And with every new band that we get, we have kind of a different personality. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing how this particular band interprets these different songs.
Very, very cool. Two talented students you have here, Mr. Brooks, obviously. We're excited to see you guys up on stage and making this all happen. What would you suggest for people to think about as far as getting there? Getting in their seats. Ticket sales are always big, so get there early, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Of course, we're going to actually ask some of our Tiger Chorale students to help usher. So when you get there, we'll have some students that will help everybody to their seats, and no, it should be lots of fun. It should be a packed house, so yeah, get there early.
It always is. You guys have a great performance. We're really looking forward to it. Thanks for your time. The CCCHS Band, the performance of Stardusters is March 13th. That's a Friday night at Martin Snodgrass Auditorium. More from Tiger Talk will be coming up next. The Orange and Black Pack brings you back to the Pizza Hut in Clay Center for Tiger Talk, and we bring the Clay Center Tiger powerlifters in. And this program has really grown over the past 3 years. We'll get more, kind of a little bit more on that coming up. But first, our Tiger fans that are here, let's hear it for our powerlifters. They've been doing a lot of big-time work, and they've really got a huge weekend coming up as we record. Now, as you're viewing this, that will have already taken place, but Coach Todd Rice will talk with you first. And I kind of alluded to this program really being on the climb. I know the numbers have just gone up and up and up. Kind of give us an idea where the thing started for you guys?
Just when I came in, we'd had a few kids that done it in the past, but it's something I had always been a part of. And as a coach, you know, you want your kids lifting and finding ways to motivate them. And, you know, we've just had a really good core group, a couple of these guys here tonight that have really helped build it and bring the energy to the program.
And it's a program that's it's really on an available basis. You have a lot of student athletes that are doing a lot of other activities, and some weekends, some events, they can't compete just because of other commitments. But when they're able to, they make a real commitment to get there.
They do, and that's kind of really the neat part about it. You get a lot. Some kids are not involved in a winter sport, some are. You know, this year, unfortunately, it hit the same day as sub-state basketball, which is going to take out a lot of our really good female lifters. But it's a week after state wrestling's over. You'll see a lot of kids coming in off the state wrestling meet that'll come in and do really well. And you'll see a lot of top athletes in the state are going to be here.
I think a great example of what powerlifting can do is this guy to the right of us, wouldn't you say? Because a lot of us will remember a freshman, Ricky Hughes, that came on the Tiger football field. And Ricky was not a big guy at all. I mean it all. Would you credit a majority of kind of where you've how you've changed your body to powerlifting?
Absolutely. I'd say just about all of it has resulted from powerlifting and putting on mass and getting stronger.
He was just a fast kid that could run. I mean, when he first came on the football field, then you started hurting people when you ran into him.
Yep.
What are the things about powerlifting, the meets itself, the events that are? First off, did you know much? Let me change the question. Did you know much about powerlifting before you got into it with Coach Rice?
I knew the lifts, but I didn't know how the meets worked or anything like that until I started.
And what events do you compete in?
Bench, squat, and clean.
And so when the events happen, are there crowds around? Are there people that are kind of checking this out, or how does that all work?
There's usually so many people that it's hard to even get to the platform. There's a lot of people.
Okay, now and I've been to a couple, so I know what you guys do. For people that are thinking, okay, it's a powerlifting, is everybody jacked up and yelling and screaming? I mean, give the people an idea of what really the meet is like.
There's a lot of people that are just kind of doing it that aren't quite as good, but then once you get to the end of each station, you see a lot of the top athletes in the state. It's a real exciting part to watch.
And Clay Center getting a chance to have that state championship is a big deal. Again, it butts up with the sub-state in high school basketball on Saturday, which Lauren will be a part of both. Lauren, talk about, I think when some people hear powerlifting, they can understand a football player wanting to make it happen like Ricky did. What about a female powerlifter? I mean, it's an old school thought, but some people still have it. What got you into powerlifting?
My sophomore year, Alyssa Steppe and Alex Bloom told me that I had to do powerlifting in order to go on a camping trip with them. So I decided to do powerlifting, and I went to state my sophomore year in Abilene. And I was like, wow, this is kind of a lot different than I thought. It's not just a bunch of ripped girls lifting. You go into it and you know that you're not going to be the worst lifter. So there may be someone that blows up squat, but they can't bench the bar. Like you don't really find someone that blows up in all three lifts. So it's really, you have a potential to do anything.
Well, first off, we find out you never waste good peer pressure, so kudos to Alex and Alyssa. But also, tell me what your favorite event is.
Squat.
Without a doubt, huh?
Yes, my favorite.
And you've had some pretty good success at the events. I know you're disappointed, but I know you've got an ultimate goal with the Lady Tigers in basketball of getting back to Park City. But will it be kind of frustrating to not be able to compete at home in that final event?
Yeah, kind of. I'm excited to still be a part of it. I'm going to be a table worker, so I get to still see the athletes that are going to be there. But knowing that we had a strong girls team this year, it sucks a little bit. But I know that the ones that are still lifting will do their best. So
it's what kind of crowd will be on hand? I know there's a lot of workers to begin with, Coach, but as far as people coming in and checking this thing out at the Tigers Den?
Right now we have 401 athletes entered in 27 different 4A schools, so should be one of the biggest state meets out there. And I don't know, 600 to 700 people maybe, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Exciting stuff. How many do you have out for powerlifting, I mean, in general?
Probably in 25 to 30 range. Like you said, it varies quite a bit, and you don't have the same group every time, but probably 25, 30 right now.
I guess first, Ricky, good luck to you in the state championships. And Lauren, we're glad you're not there. I mean, quite honestly, with bigger and better things to go toward. I think Coach Moran talked before with about Alex Bloom, you mentioned, and Alyssa Steppe, and he said those were the benchmarks of what Lady Tiger basketball and volleyball was built around. Sports are seeing the difference, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think you throw Sydney Crimmins in there too. That was a kid that you couldn't kick out of the weight room a few years ago. And, I just think kids are seeing what it can do for them athletically. Saturday, Jake Sharp is coming in at the end of the meet and going to talk a little bit about the correlation between strength and how it goes to speed and explosive ability. And I think a lot of people are seeing that you can't have one without the other.
Well, it's an exciting sport, and it's a growing sport, so good luck to you guys, and congratulations on what's been accomplished already. Tiger Powerlifting. We'll be back with, let's hear it for them. Yeah, let's hear it for the powerlifters. We'll have more from Tiger Talk from Pizza Hut coming up.